we're going to talk about what I think is about to happen next with ZCASH. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. We're going to get straight into it. So as you can see, we are down almost 3% in the last 24 hours. I want to talk about what I think is going to happen next because remember, I have predicted the $210 ZCASH crash. And I actually started talking about this when ZCASH was all the way up here around like 5 something once it came down a little bit lower here. And I was like, yeah, we're definitely coming down to $210. That is actually the most major support that we've had since the ZCASH run. That is why I'm saying $210. Major support. We're coming down there. We're almost there. I told you guys this is going to happen. What I think is going to happen next is this. So this is the %R trend exhaustion. Every single time the %R trend exhaustion does this, I notice the same pattern. We see the short-term trend completely oversells. Long-term trend does not. Short-term trend goes all the way down, starts to come back up. Long-term trend stops halfway down, goes up with the price. And as the long-term trend goes up with the short-term trend, we eventually have a stop to that and we continue the downtrend. So I think there's about to be a temporary price recovery, just kind of like how we seen back here. We seen the long-term trend come down halfway, short-term trend all the way, short-term trend back up, met the long-term trend up there halfway. Then they both came back down. And you can see this is from the time period of June 7th all the way till August 7th. I'm about to show you in a second here. We come all the way back here to June 7th, which is way back here. I know we're going all the way back with it. But yeah, as you can see here, June 7th over here. This is where the dumping started to happen all the way to August 7th, which is down here, which is the bottom. So what happens when we see the %R trend exhaustion do this, we see a pretty much decrease in the price. And it can be a large decrease. As you can see here, this was in itself was a 40% decrease in the price. Well, 39. I'm trying to exaggerate it right now. Trying to exaggerate it. Let me see if I can. Okay, yeah, 39. This was a 39% decrease in the price, right? So that is something similar that we could be seeing now. And I've been tracking this for a good minute, but I think right here around the $500 level, that's when I really started to hone in on this $210 ZCASH thing, which that would be a 57% drop just from that point. If we look at it from the peak of ZCASH, that is about 70%. So it's a pretty big drop. But again, look, we pull up the %R trend exhaustion. The short-term trend has already bottomed out, but the long-term trend has not. So the short-term trend is about to recover here. And when it does that, the long-term trend might start trying to recover, and then they might meet each other right here and then continue downwards. Or they both can try to continue upwards. So they can go either way. But I think it actually might go down further here. And also, look at all this overbuying. Overselling. Is oversold, definitely. We're gonna have a relief rally here pretty soon on ZCASH. So expect ZCASH to do some type of recovery. I would say it would try to get up to 396 or something like that. So yeah, expect a temporary recovery for ZCASH. That's just what I'm seeing right now. So we'll see how that goes. This is the 4-hour chart. You can see completely oversold. So yeah, we're definitely due for a recovery. So you can you can breathe a little bit now because it's probably gonna start coming up again. We're probably coming up here to about 390. So get ready for a relief rally, right? And it might or might not do this. Okay, I don't know everything. It might or might not do this, and I might or might not be longing it in the process, trying to make some money right there. I don't know if it'll do this though. So be very careful, because it might not go up that high. It might go up a little bit and then drop. 360 is another level that you guys can keep on your watch. So let me mark 360 up here. So yeah, 360 is another level that you guys can watch out for as resistance for ZCASH. So yeah, this is all I got for you guys today though. Hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. As always, I'll be back with another video.